both in heaven and on earth. In the midst of them are 7 phoenixes and 7 cherubim, and 7 six-winged creatures singing with one voice. When Enoch reached the 7th heaven, and saw all the fiery hosts of great archangels, and incorporeal powers, and lordships, and principalities, and powers, he was afraid and trembled with a great terror. Those leading him took hold of him, and brought him into the midst of them, and said to him, quote, "Be of good cheer, Enoch, be not afraid." And they showed him the Lord from afar, sitting on his lofty throne, while all the heavenly hosts, divided in 10 classes, having approached, stood on the 10 steps according to their rank, and made obeisance to the Lord. And so they proceeded to their places in joy and mirth and boundless light, singing songs with low and gentle voices, and gloriously serving him. They leave not nor depart day or night, standing before the face of the Lord, working his will, cherubim and seraphim standing around his throne, and the 6-winged creatures overshadow all his throne, singing with a soft voice before the face of the Lord, quote, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. Heaven and earth are full of his glory." End quote. When he had seen all these, the angels leading him said to him, quote, "Enoch, up to this time we were ordered to accompany thee." End quote. They departed, and he saw them no more. Enoch remained at the extremity of the 7th heaven in great terror, saying to himself, quote, "Woe is me! What has come upon me?" End quote. But then Gabriel came and said unto him, quote, "Enoch, be not afraid, stand up and come with me, and stand up before the face of the Lord forever." End quote. And Enoch answered, quote, "O my Lord, my spirit has departed from me with fear and trembling. Call the men to me who have brought me to this place. Upon them I have relied, and with them I would go before the face of the Lord." End quote. And Gabriel hurried him away like a leaf carried off by the wind, and set him before the face of the Lord. Enoch fell down and worshipped the Lord, who said to him, quote, "Enoch, be not afraid, rise up and stand before my face forever." End quote. And Michael lifted him up, and at the command of the Lord took his earthly robe from him, and anointed him with the holy oil, and clothed him. And when he gazed upon himself, he looked like one of God's glorious ones, and fear and trembling departed from him. God called then one of his archangels, who was more wise than all the others, and wrote down all the doings of the Lord. And he said to him, quote, "Bring forth the books from my store place, and give a reed to Enoch, and interpret the books to him." End quote. The angel did as he was commanded, and he instructed Enoch 30 days and 30 nights, and his lips never ceased speaking. While Enoch was writing down all the things about heaven and earth, angels and men, and all that is suitable to be instructed in. He also wrote down all about the souls of men, those of them which are not born, and the places prepared for them forever. He copied all accurately, and he wrote 366 books. After he had received all the instructions from the archangel, God revealed unto him great secrets, which even the angels do not know. He told him how, out of the lowest darkness, the visible and the invisible were created, how he formed heaven, light, water, and earth, and also the fall of Satan and the creation and sin of Adam. He narrated to him, and further revealed to him that the duration of the world will be 7,000 years, and the 8th millennium will be a time when there is no computation, no end, neither years, nor months, nor weeks, nor days, nor hours. The Lord finished this revelation to Enoch with the words, quote, "And now I give thee Samuel and Raguel, who brought thee to me. Go with them upon the earth, and tell thy sons what things I have said to thee, and what thou hast seen from the lowest heaven up to my throne. Give them the works written out by thee, and they shall read them, and shall distribute the books to their children's children, and from generation to generation, and from nation to nation. And I will give thee my messenger Michael for thy writings, and for the writings of thy fathers, Adam, Seth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalalel, and Jared thy father. And I shall not require them till the last age, for I have instructed my 2 angels, Ariuk and Mariuk, whom I have put upon the earth as their guardians. And I have ordered them in time to guard them, that the account of what I shall do in thy family may not be lost in the deluge to come. For on account of the wickedness and iniquity of men, I will bring a deluge upon the earth, and I will destroy all. But I will leave a righteous man of thy race with all his house, who shall act according to my will. From their seed will be raised up a numerous generation, and on the extinction of that family I will show them the books of thy writings and of thy father, and the guardians of them on earth will show them to the men who are true and please me. And they shall tell to another generation, and they, having read them, shall be glorified at last more than before." Enoch was then sent to earth, to remain there for 30 days to instruct his sons. But before he left heaven, God sent an angel to him whose appearance was like snow, and his hands were like ice. Enoch looked at him, and his face was chilled, that men might be able to endure the sight of him. The angels who took him to heaven put him upon his bed, in the place where his son Methuselah was expecting him by day and by night. Enoch assembled his sons and all his household.